Welcome back to the Grey Grit and Everything in Between podcast, and welcome to a new year. Before we rush into goals, resolutions, or pressure, I want to pause here with you. Because a new year doesn't mean that you're suddenly needing to be someone else. It doesn't mean you need to push harder, do more, or fix yourself. This year is about new strength, and real strength doesn't come from force, it comes from connection. Connection to your intuition, connection to your patience, connection to your body, your nervous system, and your inner knowing. In this episode, we're slowing things down, so nothing is rushed, because clarity doesn't come from urgency, it comes from space. Today, we will go deeper into your intuition and patience, revisit the vibrational energy chart, explore how the brain and intuition are linked, gently refresh everything we've covered so far since I started the podcasts, and then move into an intuition activated meditation. So let this episode meet you exactly where you are. So, New Year energy, why we feel pressure. The new year often brings expectations. We're told new year, new you, start fresh, go bigger, be better. But for many women, especially those who've lived through trauma, stress, or emotional overload, this pressure can feel heavy rather than motivating. That's because the nervous system doesn't respond well to force. True growth doesn't come from hustle, overthinking, or self-criticism. It comes from regulation. And regulation is what allows intuition to come back online. So intuition and the brain, why calm creates clarity. Your intuition is not separate from your brain. It's deeply linked into it. When the mind is overstimulated, anxious, ruminating, in fight or flight, the brain prioritizes survival over insight. But when the mind becomes calm, present, grounded, and regulated, the intuition sensor activates. And this is because intuition lives beyond logic. It's not loud, it's subtle, it's sensory, and it's really felt. The more relaxed the mind is, the more access you have to it. Inner knowing, creative solutions, emotional clarity, and truth. This is why slowing down is not laziness. I used to think it was. It's intelligence. So patience, why is it actually a power skill? Patience is not waiting passively. Patience is trusting the process without abandoning yourself. For those who've experienced trauma, patience can feel uncomfortable because urgency once kept you safe. But now patience allows integration, healing, alignment, and clearer decisions. When you force things, you override your intuition. You act from fear and you repeat old patterns. When you allow things, you see clearly, you respond rather than react, and you choose differently. Patience is the space where intuition speaks. So this is why I wanted to revisit the vibrational energy chart. It's a foundation. So just have a think about whereabouts you are. So low frequency states include shame, guilt, fear, grief, and anger. These states narrow perception. They limit options. They keep you focused on survival. Your higher frequency states include courage, willingness, acceptance, love, peace, joy. And as your vibration rises, perspective expands, solutions appear, intuition strengthens, and the body softens. This doesn't mean you avoid the low emotions. It just means you move through them, not live in them. So there is several tools that you can use to raise your vibration. Raising your vibration is not about pretending everything's fine. It's about supporting your nervous system. So these are some practical tools. So regulation before motivation. Calm first, action second. So remember those deep breathing, those calming breathings. And this is like I've mentioned in the Facebook group, if anyone's experienced or used any tapping therapy. So remember when you were, or if you've had a child, or if you was a child and you remember this, that when something happened, like you fell over, you used to be tapped. Everything's okay. You're going to be okay. Come on, let's get up. Let's get on with it. Everything's going to be okay. That tapping can instantly calm you because it rewires something from your when you were little, when you were a child, when you were a baby going through things, and that's a comfort. And there is no harm in you tapping and telling yourself everything's going to be okay. We are okay. We are safe. So calm yourself first before acting. It's a body-based grounding, so you can go for a walk, you can try the tapping, you can stretch, you can do the breath work, so breathing in, for like if you look at television when it's switched off, like breathe in as you're going up, breathe out as you go across, breathe in as you go down, breathe out as you go across. These kind of techniques will be really grounding, so you are back in your body. You're not just in your overthinking mind trying to figure out and react really quickly. Thought awareness, so notice without judgment. Curiosity raises your frequency. So when you kind of can think outside the box, when you can kind of put yourself in someone else's shoes, go through that thought process. It takes time. I'm not going to say that any of these techniques will just happen overnight, and you will find some that work better for you than others. Gratitude. So one real thing you're grateful for, not forced positivity. So I always encourage people to write down a list of 10 things they're grateful for, and every single day those 10 things need to be different. And by about day 4, you're really thinking about the things that you are truly grateful for, and by the time you get to day 30, your life and your mindset and your whole perspective kind of takes a different turn. So that one is a real good one. Your space, like quiet moments, no phone, no noise, just sensing like there is if you can just lay with your eyes closed and just focus on your breathing. And if you fall asleep, you fall asleep. But if all you're doing is focus on your breathing, getting rid of any of the thoughts that come into your mind, any intrusive thoughts, any kind of get up and do this, or you're lazy, or what you don't deserve to, just bat those away. Just focus on your breathing. And again, it takes time to bat those things away. But then if you do this every single day, it becomes just practice. Energy hygiene, protect what you consume. Outside influences have massive impact on our lives if we allow them, and that goes for the television, the news, family members, friends. Just be very mindful that if it's not positive, do you really need it? I turned off the news about 11 years ago. I stopped watching dramas and things like that on the television about 9 years ago, and it seemed like I got my life back. I didn't realise that I was being controlled by the television at one point. And self-compassion. Kindness instantly shifts your frequency. please be kind to yourself. No calling yourself names, putting yourself down. Stop giving yourself a hard time, because every day we get up and we do our best. So this is what we've covered so far in this podcast. So if you've not listened to the previous episodes, feel free to go back. They are very, very short. Excuse me. And they're made short and concise to give you what you need at that time. So we have covered mindset, fixed versus growth, and that you're not stuck. Two minds, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Self-acceptance, speaking kindly to ourselves. Triggers, information and not flaws. Vision, which gives us direction over pressure. Patience, which is trust over force. All of this connects. Healing, growth, intuition, manifestation, they're not all separate parts. They're one conversation between your mind, body and your soul. So, now we're going to move into stillness. This is where everything will settle. This is where integration happens. And I've got a meditation that I would like to read to you. So if you are at a time and you're not driving, where you can just literally just listen to my voice, sit down, close your eyes, and just kind of go with it. You might need to revisit this time and time again until, as I say, the meditation kind of clicks. But for now, just relax, close your eyes, and let's do this meditation to activate your intuition. So get into a comfortable upright position, close your eyes and take a few rounds of deep breaths. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Set the intention to be present for the remainder of this meditation. Consciously relax your face muscles, shoulders, belly, hips, arms, hands and legs. Take your awareness up into the middle of your forehead, just above the space in between your eyebrows. Imagine the colour indigo circling or filling this space, or imagine the energy of this space opening like petals from a flower. You might experience a tingle or sensation of heat. Simply by taking your awareness there, you are activating your third eye, the chakra associated with intuition, clarity, and the ability to truly see. You might like to repeat some of the affirmations that I've gone through before, or if you're stuck on the affirmations bit, then saying things like, I am powerful, I am brave, I am courageous, I am resilient, I am strong. Just go over a few of them in your mind. Keep your focus on the third eye as you go through these I am affirmations. And then when your timer sounds, take a deep breath, raise your arms wide above your head, reaching out to the universe. Draw your hands back down into a prayer position to your heart and close your meditation with a deep breath. As we close this episode, I want you to remember this. Strength is not pushing, strength is trusting, strength is listening, and strength is choosing alignment over urgency. This year is not about becoming someone new, it's about returning to yourself. Wiser, calmer, more grounded. Your intuition is already there. Your strength has always been there. And this year, we will move forward gently and powerfully together. So thank you for being with me today, and thank you for your support. If you feel like this is something that you'd like to share, please subscribe and share it on your social media. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks for watching.